So here's a question that as a minimalist, I think about a lot. How do you keep your closet decluttered once it is decluttered? And the answer, as far as I can tell, is that you have to have a system for how you buy things. Now, I didn't have time in my last video, but I wanted to touch on it really quickly here so that you can have some ideas for how to keep your closet decluttered longer once you do it. These are 5 tips that I am using right now to help me curb the number of purchases and make the right choices when I go out and I get new clothes to keep my closet decluttered and simplified. Number 1, I make a list beforehand of what I need. Now, this is important because I feel like a lot of times we look in our closet and we go, oh, I have nothing to wear. And I know that people like to make fun of that. It's like a funny thing when you have tons of clothes, but honestly, there's a reason that you think you have nothing to wear. And usually that reason is that you're low on a couple of key categories. Maybe you have a lot of shirts that are navy, but you don't have any pants to go with them. Maybe like me in my most recent video, you only have 2 pairs of shorts that you can actually wear. That's what I discovered. And so as I was going through my closet declutter, I made a note of anything that I thought was maybe low in numbers. So for me, that was I had 2 pairs of shorts. I like to have 3 to 4 heading into summer, so I need to go look for those. Socks as well, I think I'm getting a little bit low, although that can probably wait until fall because I don't wear socks as much in the summer. And this is really helpful for me because if I just go shopping because I feel like I need clothes, I end up buying the same kinds of clothes that I really enjoy wearing the most. So I buy sweaters, I look at dresses and buy those. But if I'm buying things that I already have enough of that type of clothing, I'm actually just crowding my closet with things that I don't necessarily need right now. And it's okay while you're out to shop the things that you like too, but if you know what you actually need, it helps you to focus your efforts and make better choices. Number 2, I touch fabric with my hands when I'm picking clothing before I even try it on, because there's no point in trying it on, falling in love with how it looks on me if I know that I'm not going to wear it because it's stretchy or it just feels like it's going to be sweaty or whatever. I don't feel like I'm super sensitive to materials, but every once in a while I pick something up and I go, this does not feel nice. And so then I just know I need to put it back on the rack. If it's something that I'm going to be wearing as a shirt or as dress around my neck and face, I also will rub it on my neck to make sure that it doesn't bother the sensitive skin there. Number 3, if I would need to alter or change something about a piece of clothing in order to make it wearable for me, I pass. Now, this can be an issue of I'm just not comfortable wearing something with the way that it's cut. It could be an issue of there's a stain that I would need to remove. Maybe it needs to be repaired. I'm okay with repairing clothes that I already own and that I've worn out because I know that they work for me, but I don't go to a thrift store and buy something that already needs work or off the clearance rack at places. If it needs a button sewn on, that sounds ridiculous, but I know myself and I know that I have enough clothes. I will go out and buy other clothes instead of fixing that thing that needs fixing. And so for me, I just have to pass because those things will be taking up space in my closet that they don't need to take. If you have better executive functioning than me, or you really like repairing clothes, this may not be an issue for you, but for me, that's definitely something that I pay attention to. Number 4, and I have this near the back of my list because I feel like this is sort of a given, but I follow basic capsule wardrobe principles. Now, I think we all know what a capsule wardrobe is at this point, but just in case you need a refresher, a capsule wardrobe is basically the idea that every piece of clothing in your closet should be able to work with multiple other pieces to make multiple outfits. So that way you don't need as many pieces of clothing to make different looks. So a lot of times how you'll build a capsule wardrobe is you will have a few core neutrals. So for me, I have black, I have gray, and I have a cream kind of tan. Maybe it's beige. Maybe that's the best way to describe it. I don't like that word. I feel like it has bad connotations, but it's kind of a light tan or cream. And so those are my 3 core neutrals. And pretty much every outfit I wear has something in them. Right now I'm wearing black pants and the shirt has black accents on it. And then for color, you pick a few accent colors and you sort of keep it to a refined palette. I would say that I loosely follow these capsule wardrobe principles because I don't have a super tight palette on my accent colors. I do keep it pretty tight on my neutrals, although I'm thinking about switching, so we'll see what happens. But I am a lot more free with the accent colors, which has caused me problems in the past, which leads me to number 5. I am leaning more heavily into color seasonality when picking my accent colors. Now, You're probably also familiar with this because I feel like it has taken the internet by storm, but color seasons are basically like a way of picking colors that match your skin tone, eyes, and hair. I find them very difficult. Like, I've been on a journey trying to figure mine out. I think I'm a deep autumn. And so you will see sort of in my wardrobe, like autumn colors reflected. And I don't think I have it totally figured out. So there is a bit of trial and error for me here. But I like the fact that instead of me saying I'm only going to buy 3 accent colors and everything I buy has to be in that accent color, I have like a range of colors that I can pick from that will still look good on me. When I'm looking at a rack of colorful clothing, it helps me narrow down which colors I actually think will work for my closet. And then I can sort of go from there with my other criteria, like how it feels, how it looks, etc. And then finally, this is a little bonus one. If you try something on and you don't like how it looks on you, get rid of it. Like, even if you just bought it, return it, because if you don't like how it looks on you when you buy it and it's brand new and you're excited about it, you're probably not going to like it down the road. And so personally, that's my like other bonus rule, is I just get rid of anything that I don't feel either neutral or positive about. And that's it. Those are my 6 rules that I follow to keep my closet a little bit simplified throughout the year. Obviously, I think a closet is sort of this living collection that, you know, has new things coming in, has old things coming out, because your tastes change, your body changes, colors and styles change, things wear out. And so I'm not saying like you always have to have the perfectly curated wardrobe, but I am saying if you use these tips when you buy clothes, it will help you down the line have a more simplified, decluttered, easy to use closet, which I think is a win for all of us. Obviously, this is still a work in progress for me, but I'd love to hear your thoughts. What was your favorite idea I discussed, or maybe what's something that you use to guide yourself when you are buying new clothes? And if you would like to see my most recent video where I actually like decluttered my closet and went through the techniques that I used, you can view that here. I hope this video has been helpful. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.